Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 14. It's kind of hypnotic, isn't it?
Anyway.
Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, the 7th Astral Era section of things. I'm Tiber, and beside me is my long-term gamer companion, and the only one who actually shows up most of the time.
Yay!
Say your name.
Scythia board? No, Space Monkey 92.
We're recruiting people for a new paramilitary organization.
I guess we're
sorry.
recruiting the person that will make the parachutes, right?
Oh, yeah.
You wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady?
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid you are wasting your time. This lady's already spoken for. Good day to you, miss!
Why would we even try to recruit her?
I have no idea. Maybe she's going to build the parachutes. Like, so
Is this just one of those things where we're overcome by insanity because we have absolutely no idea?
probably. Like, we're just running around saying, hey, do you want to join the thing and the stuff and do the stuff and the things?
Hey, we've talked to you before. Wanna hang out and kill stuff together?
You come to
Glory
tell me
to
the
yours, yeah?
news, soldiers? Well, I've already heard it. Seems the would-be savior of Ulda's refugees went and got herself killed.
Oh, himself killed.
And not by your hand.
Yeah, you know that merchant.
He was just as much of a pawn to the hapless cast-offs as he sought and deceived, eh? Huh? What? You're not here? What? That's not why you're here? Aye. You'd be surprised by the rumors that go drifting around Peril Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours and how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the streets say that your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than you look.
So what you're saying is, you're being offered a chance to work for the glory of all under the person who's constantly saved the world, and instead you'd rather be a lazy layabout.
No, he's hard.
Go fuck yourself.
Why are we talking to a merchant? Hey,
That's
merchant,
not a merchant! That's one of the refugees!
This guy?
Where are you?
This new guy.
Oh. No, he's had a quest for me for forever, but I've never been able to accept it. A company that seeks to cure the ills of the realm entire? Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next star over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. Did we get any? Yes, we did. We got one person here.
2, I thought.
I'm really starting to hate this place.
Why you hate it? Don't hate the place.
No, we only got one. Remember, the nun said no, she's of the church. That guy over there said, no, screw you, you're corrupt.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, it was only the one gladiator.
It was
okay.
Gridania we got to.
Oh, there's nowhere to teleport from here, easily.
Sort of. Not over there.
No, you're gonna beat me because my sprint ran off.
Yep. And also I was closer.
Yeah, I did kind of go the opposite direction. I really need to change the color of your name.
Why?
Because I keep thinking you're someone else.
Why? What color
Why?
is my
'Cause
name? Like, can you change
Your color,
names individually?
Your name, yes, you can. I think. Your name color is blue, like light blue.
Yeah, because
and
we're in a
everyone
party
else's-
together.
And everyone else's is dark blue. Well, dark hair blue.
Everyone
Ever
else's
so
is white
slightly.
for me.
Really?
Well, actually, for you it's green. It's green for me.
Yeah,
it's green.
you've changed it. That's why.
Oh. I forgot I changed it!
How fared you, sisters? What hidden gems of the streets of Ulda offer up to you in your unrelenting gaze? Oh, yeah, we only found one person. Everyone else thinks we're corrupt.
And they're douchebags.
A single Alamegan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are still those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people is born in no small part from the victories that you yourself have won. Thank you, sisters. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed upon my keeping. These recruits will become a foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultan has graced my trial company with her blessings.
She's really a good person.
Our first wave of recruitment is over, and the documents are signed. The finances secured, and there is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. Stepped. If you are concerned by the syndicate's involvement, as was I, thus the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built upon corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all. But even my family's substantial coffers will not be substantial for this endeavor of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things will plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust, one success at a time. Speaking of time, you should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone of the United Eorzea. See, the chest breasted a bit that time.
What?
My chest breasted a bit that time.
You had a little bit of bounciness.
Yes, basically.
Okay. Is that the Enterprise, or is that just an airship?
That's just an airship.
There's another airship.
In the air.
How did they not hit each other? What is that airship doing?
Flying.
It's so weird. Oh, is this where she dies? I hope not. She's cool.
Shh, she doesn't die. No, not at all. Actually, we don't know if she dies.
We actually don't. I'm assuming she will. She looks too much like an onion, and she's a good person in a den of corruption.
Tell me when you get
Tell
to
me,
Endeavor.
General. What think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
Bold endeavor, click.
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace.
The Scions of Mother.
They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor?
Yay, we're stalwart.
I doubt the warrior of light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Can naught be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
Oh.
What good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Hey, princess, just say the word. I'll make it real quiet, like. For the greater good. Oh, oh, that is so cute. Oh my god! Look at it, he's like, ah, son of a bitch.
Have faith, Your Grace.
I didn't ask for
It
this.
is not
I didn't
right.
ask for this.
I never asked for this hug. He's so tiny and he's so big.
Oh, not there. Didn't mean to click there. Click there. Yes.
Well, I might as well
See
wait
you
at
over
this point.
there.
I'll probably be there first.
I'm not so sure the last couple of times. You know, just the last couple of times.
Yeah, this is taking a while to load. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm taking a while to load too.
That's because there's so many people there.
Jawohl. And so it becomes, whose computer is less
I'm there.
occupied? Your computer is less occupied. I really should close some of these tabs on Firefox.
I've got a lot of shit open, actually. I've got like 4 different Firefox windows open. Then again, I don't have 80 tabs open.
80? Try 230.
God
33.
damn, you've quintupled it! How do you even sort through that many tabs? I have like 20 tabs, and that's almost too much for me. Fucking hell. What do you even need with that many tabs? Do you have like one for every video you've made this year?
No. Different anime series, different YouTube videos I'm watching, different sites of interest that I'm looking at. You know.
Just voice alpha, not already.
It is not a journey I would soon wish to repeat. But I cannot pause. I cannot pause to rest. The commotion of all our efforts is at hand. Culmination of all our efforts is at hand. I must see to the preparations of the inaugural ceremony? Inaugural ceremony. That's the word. I've never actually seen that word written down, I don't think. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services.
Thanks for letting me I can't say. To monetize.
Sisters, I am certain the antecedents will be relieved to see you free from all other duties again.
Hey! Got something for me to kill?
I want you now to sign these papers for the next 12 years.
God damn it!
Greetings,
problem to
sisters.
play.
Halfinat tells me that all is in place for his trial company. The Scions shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. Also, that's kind of a nice picture. But, you know,
What is
I'll leave it. Oh, fine, I won't leave it in. Alt print screen? Yeah, there we go. Right. Of an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here in Rising Stones. What are you typing, Tiber?
Nothing. wanted to see if I had any pictures that I needed to link.
Oh,
Oh,
the
that
inaugural
is a
ceremony
nice
is set
picture.
to take place in the Rising Stones. Tartaru is cooperating with Alphanad to see that all is in readiness. So, I'm afraid the recruits themselves will be left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of the
let's go
new
help
faces
Slapborn.
have arrived in Revenant's Toll as of late, and I wonder if Slafburn might not find himself overwhelmed. Oh, okay. Would you speak with him and see if there is aught he requires? Sure. Let us go speak to the man who's mildly useless. Whatever.
What's our time at?
It's time? 15.
15? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Feels like so much longer.
I wonder if that's because we're running around doing nothing.
Again. There's so many more things I look forward to killing and hearing the music of.
You just want to get to Bahamut.
Maybe.
And
Fucking
all-
Bahamut! I want to bow before him and then cut his head off!
Why bow? Kill him.
She's the fucking dragon god! Man deserves respect.
Just kill him.
One does not simply just kill Bahamut.
Yeah, they do. You cast a lot of fire at him and then he dies.
He's a dragon. He might be fireproof.
Very much doubt it. Everything dies to fire.
What can I do for you, sisters? I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with this new arm of the Scions. I barely noticed your recruits arrive. It was barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. Well, I appreciate your offer of aid. It's more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run.
Slapboard! The shipment! We couldn't!
Gods, woman, what befell?
We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. But as we sought to cross over the Mordana, we were set upon by brigands. I believe I may have been heretics. There were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us.
There is not to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and we'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, this is like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed.
I'll go. I'll go.
Whence did these supplies originate?
House Fortemps. We collected the provisions from Camp Dragonhead proper.
Oh, hey, we're going back to the snow place.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. I shall see that they are apprised of this development. Sisters, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemps? I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. Nah, cool. We're good for it. Yeah, this is what we do. We kill things. We're warriors, not diplomats.
But you're not going there to kill things. You're just going there to investigate.
Yeah, well, there's thieves. We'll kill them. Don't worry. We'll get it back. Thank you for your understanding. I'm certain Lord Harshafant will be glad for your assistance. Not. Well, off to Camp Dragonhead.
Yep.
God damn it, Space.
What?
Beat me to it.
I know. What's wrong with that? I got Aetherite tickets, and I'm going to use them. Because they're actually mildly inconvenient, taking up an inventory slot. Grr. Whole inventory slot. I mean, oh, jeez. Wait, where are you? Oh, get over there.
I don't know where to go, actually. What the? Dragonborn? Is that you?
Huh?
Look at this guy's outfit. He's practically the Dragonborn.
Oh,
Skyrim.
God, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that's important. I wonder if that's... Oh my god, it's Miranda and Inigo! What if someone killed his father?
Oh my god,
supposed
that's
to
actually
go?
the warrior helmet.
Yep.
So...
Yep.
Not
Fuck
taking
your
the
table.
triple?
Hey, it's this guy.
Okay.
Well, no, we're just going inside.
Is it?
Just over here. Down the steps
Oh,
and to the left. Well, well, if it isn't my fine friends, the Sisters of the Scions. Would you care for a plate of roast caracal? Some mulled wine? No? Ah, I see you have not come into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. No.
Oh, hey, look, there's a bunch of things.
Ah, grenade! I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive for Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Ooh. Knocked circlet. Item comparison.
It'll be better.
It's definitely better. What are those other things? Silly mask. Oh, that's not a bad looking helmet. Try on. No, it doesn't work with my hair. I'll have to turn it off. Cutscene.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount
he speaks.
of interest.
Yes.
Brave men and women all.
Yeah, interest?
They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in
What?
Mordona
Yeah,
will do
interest.
much to dissuade the Empire from
Brave men and women
trespassing on
all.
Earth's soil.
He stood up.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas
Yeah, I
in the
kinda
spirit
saved your
of
entire
gratitude that
country
I
from
arranged
heretics.
for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed.
Yes, poor fortune. Not like there's a traitor
Poor
involved.
fortune, I say. Yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day.
Want me to kill him? I'll kill him.
This
Take
new
them all out.
unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name.
It's because it's a man in drag.
What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Do you see this funky shield? This weird-ass sword? We're good.
Halone's blessings be upon you.
Yes, they are.
Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long.
Smile.
Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Yay. E. Space.
What? Where are you? I think about it. Oh, there.
Space. What? Wait, where'd you go? Alright, where do we have to go?
Down to the south. No, to the west. To the west. To the west. To the west. There.
What? Where? I don't
West.
see her. Oh, there! Okay, we're going to Whitebrim. Okay, I couldn't see. I think I have too many levs that the game wants me to do, apparently.
What? Why do you have lives? Lives or quests?
Levs.
Hello? You sure lives?
Too many levs, too many quests. I have a bunch of company levs.
Oh, I don't.
Grand company levs. Well, you don't have them because you have to do them solo.
Oh, I don't, though. Have them.
I think you probably did them. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
I don't think I did. No.
Hmm?
Deja vu. I've never been into space before. Dying on the streets. Or something, yeah. Dying on the streets! Have we been to space before? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. You're getting distracted by the sounds of it.
I'm not getting distracted. I'm trying to... Oh, let's just jump in over there. This is like a massive, absolutely massive security flaw.
Yep.
Yep, keep up your training there, looking at that lamppost. In here?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, God, it's a tower.
Oh, bugger, why did I do that?
Yep, too late for you now.
Not really.
Nope, not this guy.
Mecha!
This guy... Oh, God, it's Trillamont again. I think this was the douchebag.
I think so.
Oh, he appears to have humbled him. Oh, hi! Hi! Hello, big guy.
Wow.
Well.
Just get on with it.
Oh, sorry. Sisters, is there aught you need to ask of me? Please speak plainly. I am a man of action, and I need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? Not a fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. Must confess, then, that it is the sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly, without warning, not canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But it is not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves have somehow changed. I know not what manner of influence this hideout wields, but men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. It is an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Perhaps you would care to question one of their recent victims. Hey, don't you stand in front of me! As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. Patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow, and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail that would aid you in your task. Boop.
Beep. Just beep.
It's motherfucking tradition!
Why? It's tradition to kill yourself. Almost.
We're good. Chocobo takes most of the impact.
I'm surprised your Chocobo's not got broken legs at this point.
It can fly. It slows its
do is
descent.
fly.
It's supposed to fly.
At this point, the only thing you'll be able to do is fly.
Well, then maybe it'll actually start flying.
Sorry.
Tell you what happened? Why, yes, of course. Quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly blackguards. I was traveling my usual route to White Brim Front, when a sudden blow sent me reeling. Next thing I know, I was on the ground, and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals. They were taking everything. Just then, one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that is where they are hauling my goods. They'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me a second time.
It reminds me of one of the villains in One Punch Man, who only lived because his head is several inches thicker than normal.
What?
You don't remember that?
No, I've not seen One Punch Man, seeing as how it's not in English yet.
Yes, it is.
Or I don't know. Is it?
I thought it was. I could swear that there's an English version.
Sub or dub?
I'm fairly certain it's got a dub at this point. Google it.
Uh-huh.
It's not like you have much to do until we get there.
True. Oh, maybe there is. I'll see later.
Yep.
Yay, we found the thing. We need Tiber.
Look at all the bodies.
Uh-huh.
Here, birdie, birdie. Loyal heretics.
Harpsichord. I should probably summon him as well.
Did you do that in one attack?
Yes.
Hell space.
There's another attack.
God damn it! How overpowered can you get?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm only doing like 1,500 damage.
Hey, it's a good thing we're near the end of the episode. I'm pretty sure this is about to unlock another dungeon. Why am I walking?
Oh? Well, I guess we can have a look and find out. Why? Why do I have to get Play-Doh horse?
Just lucky, I guess.
You know what, Mount Guide? Can I unfavorite you? No, I can't.
Yeah, draw your weapon, foul! Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You are come seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have them cornered in this ravine, and yet they're gone. Vanished like icy wraiths. Ooh, cutscene. You're both dead.
Tell me when you see her.
Ooh, hi. I bet you're dragon.
No, she's an elf. Look at the ears.
Well, dragons often take the guise of elves. It's so that people don't get suspicious when they show up 200 years later and haven't changed. You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Isard herself came to sneer at our folly? And where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best were we to return to Whitebrim Front and lay our suspicion before Lord Drillamont. Making us do it? Like, look, there's clearly... Oh, that's a player.
There's clearly a way to... Oh, right, never mind. It's just clear. But no, seriously, yeah. It's just, you know... Astral Fire. The Fire 3 is powerful. I need to get Fire 4.
Just a little.
There's another version that's even more powerful.
Seriously.
Yes.
Has Flare proven its use yet?
Flare is quite useful near the end of it. You know, like when you're almost out of MP and you're
about to switch to ice mode anyways.
Yeah, essentially. You know?
Uh-huh.
So you use like Flare and then you use the Convert and then use a couple of ice attacks, build up your mana again and then switch back to Fire.
Since your troops are too oh god, we have to go up the stairs again.
Yep. Forgot all about that. So.
Scheherazade, Scythia, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handily, I fear that we have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I must ask you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may be the very lair of our enemy. So send us a healer and some filler person, like maybe an archer, a monk or something, and we'll kill them all.
We're over time, by the way. Audio.
Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Harshafont of our discoveries. We will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for Isart and the fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. And with that,
We'll leave it there. So until next time, all the best. And Tiber decided to turn around to make this awkward. And
good night. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.